That a dirty one.
She said, I saved him. I told him he'd burn in hell, and he would have. And I saved him. He gave the phone back. I saved that gentleman. And he got it. She said, what are we arguing for? I saved his son.
Yeah, I'm Andrew Money, and you know it takes time. That's why we take time here with Retro J. And then what the... Wait, well, hold on.
Why? Yeah, I know it's late. I know. Listen, I know. Co-host to My Life, My Right. Damn, hold on. Tell people where they can find you at, sir.
Oh.
So yeah, you, yeah.
I got you.
Good.
Let's do that one more time.
Good. All right. Yeah. Yeah. And now, coming to the stage on Why the F Do You Make Music Podcast, we have Andrew Money. Hey man, my name Retro Dre. We got D2M Ty on the side right here, and we got our special guest coming from Wilmington right now, aka the beach house where the beach house, the beach house where your sister's at, of age of course, the beach house where your girl might be at, of age of course.
Yes, sir. 21 and up.
In the crib, in the beach house where the hits out, we got Andrew Money in the building on Why the Do You Make Music Podcast.
Yes, sir. It's Andrew Money. I'm with Retro Dre and Ty here at the Why the Do You Make Music Podcast. Let's dive right in. Let's go. I paid $300 for a feature one time, right? And then come to find out, the artist is like, you can't use that verse because it didn't get approved by the label. And
Oh shit! Yeah. So,
like,
have you? I'm sure you know now, but have you like? There's a thing like where artists are signed to major labels or labels that you pay them for the verse, but it really don't matter unless the label clears it. Mm-hmm. So you can pay them like you just explain, but it won't matter if the label don't clear
like
the
you
verse.
could get paid the baby. The baby dropped the hottest verse on your shit, and then all of a sudden it's like,
yeah, the label don't clear it. It's
you're like, oh yeah, you can't put that out.
can't put that because the label ain't clear it.
Like a lot of people be recycling verses, so it'd be just the same verse on a different beat, you know. I tell you, if I spend $5,000 on somebody's verse, and I go and I hear the same verse on somebody, I would be very upset. Like I'd be knocking on. I'd be like, hey man, it ain't no beef, but like, can we rewrite this verse? Like I'll help. Like, what's up?
You got this on the already released.
Yeah, man, you just did it with Young Poppy. I heard the same one. You didn't even change the cadence.
Yeah.
It'd be like game using the same freestyle. Red rose, white ceiling. Every freestyle started with red rose, white ceiling.
I used to do it. I'd be like, oh, the freestyle. And then, like, it's just them performing a song that's been out for 3 years. They'd be like, oh, yeah, that's that new freestyle. And it's like...
So let me ask you something. How do you feel about freestyles? Like radio freestyles and just freestyles in general?
I think it's good, but I think they should, like... it does, like, no, like, if you got to be in a certain mood for it. Like, I know, like, me, I can freestyle, but I got to be in the right element. And I got to be vibing and, like, there's some days I'm like, and honestly, it's not even me. Like, it's like... it's like something, it's like God taking control of me almost and like putting me in a position, and it's just like to where I just create, and like I think in that aspect it's cool, but sometimes they be putting people on the spot just to make fun of them, and it's like, hey, don't do that. Like, you know, they might be dope, but the way they create, you just put them on the spot, and then now all of a sudden that one clip goes viral, and then the only like one thing they see is just like this dude, like, you know, like choking almost. But then there's more to him. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Thing is, it's like real tricky because obviously nowadays bars aren't the front of rap and music right now. So it's just like, what's the purpose and point of certain freestyles and people freestyling when the focus of music has never really been like, oh, how good do you rap? It's an element for sure, but it's not really the focus. It's like, can you make a good song?
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is, because people's attention span are so like short now. I mean, it, like you said, there is an element. We don't want cringiness. Like, we don't want to hear, like, I know me, like, anytime I hear a lyric, like, I'll be vibing and then I just hear an out of pocket lyric, you know, like, I can't really think of an example right now, but, and it's like, oh no, like, what in the world? Like, how did you go from this? Like,
Put the pussy on the dashboard.
yeah, like you, like, it just say something slick. It's like, I got the money, I got the honey, and then you say something stupid like that, and it's like, I put the cheese in the refrigerator, and then you like, wait a minute, go back. What did he do?
I got the ice on the pen and paper. Like,
Yeah, oh.
like,
Wait, go back. That might actually be a hit. Where Future at? Tell me later.
But also lines like that though are what make certain records like stand out in a way, even though it may be stupid or ridiculous at the time. It'd be like, wait, run that back, because just listening and engineering and producing people is always an element of what's gonna make me come back to this record. And if you don't have like a line that or a phrase that makes people like, oh, wait, what was that? Wait, hold on, rewind that.
Yeah.
And then like your record ends up becoming forgettable, and it's just like, oh, it's just another song, skip.
Yeah.
Because I think even though attention spans are shorter now too, I don't think it's just that. I don't think people are giving the audience enough credit. Yeah, attention spans are shorter, but at the same time, are people making engaging enough music for people to want to stick around? Because I think we've all seen, just by seeing social media and music, that if the music is good, the content is good, we will sit and watch.
Yeah.
People are watching Castanet do a 30-day Mafia-thon stream.
Okay. Yeah. That's
So
that's
it's not
crazy.
so seeing that it can't be the attention span.
Yeah.
It's, are you making good enough content for your audience?
Yeah.
And a lot of people just aren't doing that.
No, I agree. I mean, like, honestly, like, even myself, like, this is like decide, like, this is why I love these pod. Like, I want to do something like this, because then it shows like the vulnerable side of the artist, you know, because like we put on, I feel like anybody, an artist, like when they reach a certain point, and I don't really mean like success. You've been doing it a while, so you meet a lot of people that know who you are. Like your social media, you're always like looking for that best content, and the truth is, it's just like we're all like trying to figure it out, you know. And like that's what, like, I struggle trying to figure out, like, what is the best way I can present myself, like at least the most authentic. Like, I want to be authentic. Like, that's my biggest thing.
Well, too, is this how I think about it, right? Don't reinvent the wheel because the wheel's already made. It's always everything that's been done has already been done. You just got to figure out how to do it in your own way.
Yeah. Okay. I like that.
And since we're all creatives, just be creative again. Do it again. Like, all right, yeah, you can rap, you can make good songs. All right, do the same with the content. Act like you falling off a bridge and then say a hook.
Yeah.
Act like somebody smacking the shit out of you with a fucking drink at a bar and then say, oh, this is my new song, I'm getting drunk at the bar. Some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? Smacking people at the bar. Smacking vodka, smacking 1800. Like, some shit. What the fuck? It's just,
It could be
smack
it.
yeah. Smack, 1800, smack, something
Yeah,
like
1800 smack that.
Yeah. It's
Make
just,
that ass clap back.
what we talking about? Yeah. But see what I'm saying? See how easy that was?
Yeah.
It's just, you got to do that for the content. It's just figuring out new and different ways. It's just, all right, here's my new single I want to promote. Obviously, testing it out with your audience. Like, all right, this is a song that people rocking with. All right, this is what we're going to drop.
Yeah, because when people get super behind like somebody, I see like how passionate. I mean, like, I show Speed, like, he was going around America, like all day, every day, like streaming the entire thing. I think he maybe like went off live like maybe 1 hour, and like each day for the 35 days he did. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like,
it just shows though, when you cultivate a community and people rock with you and you have the consistency, drive, passion,
yeah,
that's what's going to come from it. But the key thing is consistency, passion, and drive, because if you ain't got all that, it's over for you.
yeah,
Because you got to not just believing in something in yourself, but you got to put forth the action of, oh, this is the plan I'm gonna see through.
Yeah.
And if this doesn't work, I'm gonna try doing it this way or that way. But it's just never giving up, because as you see in the music industry, you give up. Once you officially give up, the next day you didn't give up is when your hit would have came.
Yeah.
And you wasn't ready. You quit.
No, yeah, that's. I think the same thing. I can't remember exactly who said it, but they were saying like they kept going because it's like they might do it 11 years, but they give up. But like you said, like that 12th year could have been the year that they did it, but they decided to give up. And it's just like, what's one more year after 11? You know, like
12.
Yeah.
12. All you gotta do is be right one time in this industry. That's the weird thing about the music industry. All you gotta do is be right one time.
Okay, all right. I got a fun question.
What's up?
Would you rather have a one-hit wonder, okay, and like you get that one, but you making money, like you made one hit, like that, just everybody is just consistently listening to, like, and they every day, like you just like everybody, it's like a timeless song almost. Or would you want to make like a little bit of money like each day and then like gradually get like better and then like one day just being like the best?
I would say gradually make it.
Yeah.
Cause then you feel me. Then I feel like you be in a category of like a young boy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
Cause you get what I'm saying. I mean, he had a couple hits. It gradually got up. But now he has like a bunch of hits that are just
No, a bunch of them are timeless.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly. Yeah. So I feel like he got a lot of songs that when we grow older, we probably still go, oh, I remember that. That's thing. You know what I'm saying? That's Young Boy. And not just one song.
Yeah.
Then if it's just one song, then you get what I'm saying?
It's just like, oh, he that one hit wonder.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've thought about that sometimes. Like, if you just had one, and it's like, because I love making music and stuff like that. But I guess there's that, like, I know how like the industry can be sometimes. So like, and like just knowing like how like dark and like the industry can be, I'm like, yeah. Sometimes I'm like, yeah, let me get that hit, and then like still make music, but then like try to like not dive too. Because some of the story, I hear some stories, it's crazy.
Yeah. But I'll say, definitely give me the gradual greatness over the one hit. Yeah. However, though, the one hit can make you tour for a lifetime, but you just have that one song.
Yeah.
So it all depends on what your journey is, what you want to do, because either way it works. It's just how you going to pivot off of what you make work. Are you patient enough to be gradually great over time? Mm-hmm. And do you have a great money management and team management to make a one-hit wonder last a lifetime?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So it's...
And plus, there's also going to be, like, trying to figure out, it's like, okay, like, how to get those rights. Because, you know, like, if you're signed to a label or anything, everybody's going to want their, like, cuts and everything. I mean, I always thought it was pretty kind of, like, Taylor Swift, how she just, like, took all her song rights back. Like, I do think that aspect was, like, kind of crazy, because like the label was trying to steal all those, and then like
thing is she had to re-record them.
Yeah,
because
she re-recorded them and took like all of like she like won Grammys of like same album twice. Like, that's crazy.
Because from how I like how it works, from what I read, I have to read it to get everything right, but because the label owns the original like masters and records, because gotta think about it like this, they put all the money behind the recording process and all of that, and the marketing budget and everything, because to get her popping. That's why she didn't own the records, and in the contracts, like, hey, you don't own this, or you own like a small percentage of whatever, and that's why she had to re-record everything to get her masters back, because she couldn't get those original songs because she didn't, in the contract, she didn't own them. So that's why she had to re-record everything to get everything back, so she could put them out again. And her fan base so loyal, like, yeah, we'll buy anything, we'll buy it. She's fucking.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like I'm not, like, me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of her.
Turn the mic towards you a little bit.
I'm not the biggest fan of her, but like that aspect is like, okay, like that's a boss move. Like you figured out a way to still like give your fan base like another way to like listen, and like you get the like benefits from it.
I'm not too familiar with like the Taylor Swift thing, how that like happened. Did she like put it on like just new beats, or like how did she?
So I believe I have to look it up.
They were very similar. I think she just maybe changed a little bit of like how she sang some of them, and like
because I believe
way
she
she played
retracted
them.
them. I think she
Yeah.
retracted the vocals. So she re-recorded the vocals, and I believe either the beats were slightly altered or like redone a little bit, maybe too. Anybody Taylor Swift comment if we're wrong.
Yeah.
yeah,
But
because it says like her version, Taylor's version, or something like
yeah,
that.
yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
It was like Red Taylor's.
So what?
version.
She just like got loose from the label and just
I think what
re-dropped
it was is she either outdid her contract and then she wanted to get the masters back to the records, and they was like, nah, you can't get these. But I think somebody got in her ear, or she found that she just re-recorded them and put them out again, that she owns those, and yeah, that's how it goes.
Yeah, I mean, the Prince had a pretty good thing going for a little bit. I've heard stories about that. And Michael Jackson bought the Beatles. Have you heard that story?
So yeah,
He's like, I bought the Beatles
he
for
owned
65 million.
but it wasn't just the Beatles. He owned
Everything. Sony's publishing.
he
baby.
owned like damn near almost like half of Sony's publishing catalog, and an artist will never get power like that ever again, because
I know.
that's generational wealth. That's like when people talk about generational wealth in music, that's what they're talking about, having the ability to have and do that.
Because dude, people didn't mess with him. They were like, "No, don't piss him off. He'll go in and buy your whole damn company." So you come, oh yeah, you don't own this. Michael Jackson owns this.
But that's why it's really important to know the business of music too, because you can make moves, probably not exactly like that, but similar to that for your own music too.
Yeah,
Because when you sign to a label, you don't know how they're getting, you don't know what they're doing to actually help you, or if they're actually helping you, or they're just a label with a name. People could be like, "Oh, we give you streams," and you feel like they're fake. So it's like, what the fuck am I with you for?
yeah.
And it's like, "Oh, we'll put you on playlists, and playlists getting artificial streams." Like, what the fuck are we doing here? Like,
It's like everything is. Cause I bet like I've done like campaigns before, and it's just like you read into it. I've started doing research before I do anything. Like any artist out there, make sure you do your research. Like if you see something and you're like, "Oh man, this sounds like a good resource," do your research, because then you might spend like $50-$60 hoping to get some organic growth, and the next thing you know, it's just a bunch of bots on your page, and it's like that's not good for anybody. Like,
yeah,
cause and your stuff can be taken down anywhere, like YouTube,
Spotify.
TikTok, Spotify. Like that's happened to me. Like you try to do a campaign, and then just like it doesn't work out the way you want it to. So now I've just like Google Ads, trying to do that like organic promotion and stuff like this. I think is probably the best way to go about it.
I would say too as well, just focus on like pumping out content, creating your bubble per se, and creating your brand and your story, because that's what people attach to. They don't attach just an art; they attach to the brand of the artist. Like when they look at Andrew Money, like, oh wait, who is this? What does that mean?
Yeah.
So that's what people really want to attach to. Like, who was the person Andrew Money? Like, who? Music's cool, but who was the person?
Yeah, one of my old managers, that I used to, he was a small label, and like we still keep in contact. Much love, shout out Sean Starks. But he was telling me, he was like, your life is a movie, and like your music is the soundtrack to that, and like people want to see the movie. They want to hear the soundtrack too, you know, like people that they want to hear that, you know, but at the end of the day, they're trying to see what the movie's about. Like they want to see what the plot is. They want to see, they want to dive in that a little bit. And like I will say, I think I'm trying to get, well, I'm slowly but surely I'm getting to that point where it's just like I'm just having fun now. Like it's like nobody, like the only one that can judge me, like he hasn't come back yet, you know. Like, and until that day happens, like I need to just keep following his path, you know.
So how long did it take you to get to that point? Like, how long were you making music till you got to like, you know?
I think it took a while. Like I will say that from the very beginning, like I really did not care what people thought. Like I never did.
Okay.
Like, and so I will say that, like, I was very confident, like in a lot of situations I probably shouldn't have been, you know.
Yeah.
But like, I think it carried me. I think like the confidence, and like, it wasn't like some confidence on some like, oh, I think I'm better than anyone. It was just like I knew starting out and like how I looked. Like, I mean, like I was made fun of in high school because like the short, the red hair and everything. I was like, I gotta be confident. If I don't believe this. If I don't like look in the mirror when I'm rapping and like what I see, ain't nobody else like you know what I'm saying? Like
You
it's
started
like,
in high school?
it's like I got to make sure the one person I got to make sure is loving this is me. Because if I get on that stage and I'm doing something that I don't represent, it's like, yeah, man, we got to do some soul searching. So I think it's just when you post something, when I post it, and then you don't really get the reaction you thought. I think that's what was the biggest like discouragement, and like that's what I've slowly had to get like away from a little bit. It's just like, it's like, okay, like don't beat yourself up, you know. Like at the end of the day, like you might, it's like you inspired somebody from that post. I think like one or two people like that I've inspired, like that's kind of what makes it all for me. Like you gonna inspire somebody, like you made somebody's day, you know that, like by somebody watching your content.
Yeah. When did you like start making music? Like, was it like high school, after, or?
I think it was a little like right after. I think I was like 21. So I was 21, and
Smooth.
I just went through like a tough breakup, and I was like, all right, let me start writing.
Why is that how it always starts?
It really is.
Man, she broke my heart, or fuck it, I dropped out of school, man. Fuck this shit. I'm not.
I know. It was funny as hell. My friends, like, they're over there doing something, fucking around with this microphone. They're like, hee, and I'm over here like, y'all, I'm writing a banger. And they're like, fuck you, Andrew. Like, like, and I'm over here like, y'all don't understand. I want to do this. Like, like, and it's like, fast forward, they're like, oh shit, he really wanted to do this. Like, it's like you never know, like what things. It is honestly, it is kind of crazy. Like this is like I went through a lot of different like phases. Like I used to do parkour in high school.
Okay.
You ever think?
Oh, so you wouldn't do like parkour?
Yeah. And like I ain't even gonna lie. Like me and my friends, we got good. Like, like looking back, I'm like, damn.
So, question: how did you learn how to fall?
So we had a gym that we would go to. And like they had it was a one in Greenville called Rose's Gym. There was one in Nightdale, and I think there's one in Raleigh called Enzo actually. And like basically they have like pads, foam pits, and you do everything there. And then whenever you get comfortable, you just take it outside.
Okay.
And there was one way like you land on the like balls of your feet, and then like whenever you land, you like put your hands out, and then your palms hit, and then you put your left shoulder, and then you roll with it, and it'll break your fall. Like I'm serious. There was one time I jumped off a 20-foot building. I ain't realized how big it was, and I jumped up. I'm like, yeah, it really ain't nothing. And then I jumped up, and I look over to the right, and like I'm like, oh shit, I'm higher than the church beside me, and like I'm looking down, and like I come down. I'm like, all right, like just remember the form, and like. And I land and I roll and I get up and I'm like, all right, and like everything was chill. There's the video's still on YouTube. Like we can put like a little thing like showing it. But like I remember when I did it, I was like, yeah, like the form it really does save. Like there's been situations I fail and I'm like, oh, gotta do the roll.
I remember one time we was playing Ding Dong Ditch as a kid, and I had to do the roll by accident because you know how they have like little metal, you know how they have like little metal like not potholes, but like metal like over railings like that's in between the grass on side of buildings. You don't be seeing them when it's nighttime and shit. So I'm running. I clipped that motherfucker. But I had to roll. I had to break this instinct. So I rolled over the motherfuckers, and I just kept going after that.
Oh my god!
I tripped my foot on the damn top of the because it was like a up. So it was like everything's like straight grass and like sometimes they have like a little sewage shit. Like I tripped over. I'm like, so I did my little roll and I was gone.
See, the roll saves, bro.
Yo,
you said you didn't even mean to do it.
Hell no, I was young fat kid. So what the fuck am I doing barrel rolls?
This shit's crazy.
But that
I remember when I was in it was like middle school. So I had a buddy named Adam, and this dude's like about my size, like a little skinnier than I was. And this dude named Malik, he was real tall. And like, you can't make this shit up. Adam tripped on his shoelaces, and he was walking towards Malik. Malik was walking this way, and as Adam trips, he like spears Malik. Like, I'm talking like this shit like Goldberg spear, like just boom, like down, like. And Adam gets up and he's like, "Yo, did not mean to do that, dude." And Malik's like, "No, I know you didn't mean to do that. I know your little ass wouldn't try shit with me, dude." Like right there, he's like,
That's crazy.
because the way he like got up, you knew that motherfucker did not mean to do it. He was like, "Dude, I'm sorry, man."
That's wild.
I was like, "Dude, that's like my best friend too." I thought he was about to get his ass beat. I was like, "Dude, I might have to jump in, bro." He just tripped on his shoelaces.
So the name Andrew Money, where does that name come from?
So it actually came from my mom. So she before I was born, she had a miscarriage with a kid, and they were gonna name the kid Andrew Money Turnage.
Wow.
So my mom, she passed away when I was 16, I think 2012, September 11th, and so out of honor to her, like I went through a lot of different names, and then there was just one day, like I was sitting there thinking, I was like, yeah, like Andrew Money. I was like, that has like some sentimental to it, and like it's like, I mean, like I'm rapping, and like at the end of the day, like I mean, everybody wants money. Like I mean, like, so if one day like I can get to a point where I can, you know, retire my dad, like bring everybody, you know, start giving to charities that I want to, and just giving back to like places I grew up, you know, like then it can mean two things, you know. But right now it's just solely is like for my mom, for her, like to pay homage to her, and it's like it's like everything comes full circle. Like there's a Bible. Whenever it was like my grandma's Bible, and after she passed away, like we had it and we were looking through it on the Bible, like the table, and in the obituaries, like it said Andrew Money, 1994. And the craziest thing is like his last his last name would have been Turnage. So like they didn't do Andrew Money Turnage, they just wrote Andrew Money and like left it at that. And this was like 1994, like in the Bible, and I'm just like, it just like I get chills like thinking about it. It's like it just let me know like, hey, this is exactly where I'm supposed to be. Like back then it didn't really mean anything, but it's just like I feel like God knew, like it's like, hey, keep it up, like, you know what I mean.
Word.
So it's like a spiritual thing.
Okay, dope.
Yeah, heck yeah.
Yeah.
And so, like, did you come up with that? Like, you feel? When did you come into like realizing that you wanted that to be your name? Because you said you went through like a couple different names before, and
I felt like that was the one, because when I first said it, and like see, like when I say it, I feel like people like they automatically just go, "Oh, that's dope. That's a dope rap name." So they don't know the meaning, and that's not, you know, at the end of the day, like. Yeah. People don't know the meaning, so like I'm happy to like let's talk about it. But people would be like, "Oh no, I can't call you that," you know. But I doubled down on it, and all the other ones I had come up before, I didn't double down.
What were the other ones?
It was, oh god, it was one. It was a Druid, like DREWID. Yeah. So glad I didn't come with that one.
That is a white rap. Yeah.
Yeah. See, and then the worst one, Big Red. We were gonna go with Big Red.
Oh god,
yeah, that wouldn't have been good.
It's like a country artist.
Oh, and then I was hanging out with a group of people one day, and like this, we were all drinking. Like this dude's drunk as hell. He goes, "No, your name needs to be Carneros. It means cinnamon." And he was like, "Carneros, it's cinnamon, my friend." So I almost went with that shit. That was the one that almost was. I'm serious. I was around. I was like, "Yeah, I'm Carneros," and I was like, "Yeah, I don't like that." I was like, "Yeah, we're gonna go with something else."
That's a Spanish R&B rap. That's all it is.
They hear my music. It's like, "Yeah, man, you are not Carneros." No. But yeah, so that's how I knew though. Like that was the one I doubled down on. So I was like, if I'm doubling down on it, and like, I'm sticking to it, I was like, that might be for a reason. Because like a lot of people were trying to get me to not go with it. Like some of my best friends, they were like, and I was like, you gonna have to live with it. I was like, you have to deal with it. And like over time, like it's become like, it's honestly been a cool thing because like a lot of friends are like, they're like, hey, what up, money? And I'm like, I appreciate, I'm like, I appreciate that.
That's dope. I can't even lie, that's dope.
It's like, and I'm cool with it. I earn people's respect, and I think that's the way it should be.
Mm-hmm.
You got to earn people's respect,
So when you made your first song, how did that go?
I'm trying to remember. It was called Into This, I think, and I didn't have any equipment or anything. I'm trying to remember what I recorded it with. I honestly think it might have been the webcam microphone that I had from a Logitech webcam.
Yikes.
And then I took the audio file and then like found the instrumental and then just like incorporated the two on a video editing software.
Whoa.
So I had no knowledge. I was just like, I know how to edit video. Because that was what I used to do. Like before I did the music, I really wanted to edit videos on YouTube and like try to be a YouTuber. When YouTube first came out, like that was what I was trying to do. Like I was really on that wave. Like I was very young. I was like,
So were you wanting to like vlog yourself, like doing things and like?
I just wanted to create random stuff. I remember I had, like, it sounds cringy as hell, but I had these 2 stuffed animals and I would just use them and like make like little movies and stuff. And like, if I feel like if I were to have kept doing that, like I would have probably done, maybe not stuff with stuffed animals, but I would have created like movies and like had little short films. I tried to do like short films and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And like we even had, like I would even make movies and just like edit them, put them together, and have like a tickets made. And like I'd give them to my dad, and he'd be like, "Oh, I'm here for the movie." Like he'd come up, and like we'd have like a, and it was like the worst movie you could probably ever see. Like I don't like, and he just sat through it. Shout out my dad for sitting through that an hour and a half. I don't know how he did it.
Okay. Oh, you made a feature film. That's great.
Yeah, it was, if you go, barely.
Not an hour and a half. That's a feature film.
It was a lot of like. I didn't really do a lot of editing. Let's say that. At the time, I thought like, hell yeah, we edited this thing, and I'm looking at it. I'm like, where's the edits? Like, I'm like, this is like full length, like live, like. But yeah, I think I think that's what I would have tried to been doing is like the YouTube stuff.
Smooth. Yeah, a lot of people on YouTube are going absolutely crazy right now.
Yeah, I know, dude.
Yeah. And so like what age do you think you were when you first started like thinking about doing the YouTube stuff, and kind of like, was that when you first started to kind of like be creative and kind of like get into the creative space? And
I think it was like 11 or 12. And then I shied away from like the short films and stuff like that. And then I started doing like the parkour. And then like I really enjoyed that, like because you had to make the videos like if you were doing the parkour. So me and my buddies, we were always trying to like go viral like with like the dopest parkour video, because there was a group I think we used to watch called Starroar, and like they used to make like their parkour videos are like stupid. Like it looks like they have like $1 million budget just to shoot some videos for them. So we were trying to like make videos like that so we could get noticed and like maybe, but then after a while, like I just realized like I just like editing. Like I started editing little dance videos. I did a music video, and then tried to make a business out of it. Like I went through so many different like things. Like YouTube, that YouTube stuff takes so much work. Like you got to be at it every single day. Like it's like that's almost like I got to quit my job just to.
Well, hold on. That's a misconception. I'm gonna tell you why. Mm-hmm. It's all about how you plan out your channel and your content.
Okay.
Because I think that's how a lot of people I know get burnt out. Even myself at times have gotten burnt out by trying to do it every single day. You cannot have a healthy business or lifestyle by doing something every single day.
Yeah.
Even though technically you are supposed to get better, but making and editing videos every single day, you're going to get burnt out. So have a time to film, have a time to edit. And before you even do that, plan out what videos you're making this week and for what purpose. But always start with I need to make this video right. This is the most important video to make right now.
Yeah.
This is the most important content for my niche or my area or what I'm trying to do that I need to make right now.
Yeah.
A lot of people just like going head first, like, yeah, I'm a do the content, YouTube, I'm live stream, yeah, and then like, oh shit, I gotta do this every single day. I gotta edit.
You get
Fuck
burnt
this.
out.
Fucking, I'm about to go fucking I'm about to go out in the streets. Fuck it.
Yeah, like what? Fuck this shit.
But it's all about just playing. But you're going to fail. That's okay. Fail faster, so you figure out how to win.
This is off topic a little bit, but how do y'all feel about the AI, like the AI shorts going around? Have y'all seen them?
Like
Yeah, I just seen the Martin Luther King joint earlier.
Oh my god, bro. Like
I seen Tupac.
Dude.
I seen Kobe.
Dude, that shit. I ain't even, dude. Like, I don't know. It's just hilarious, bro. He turned heel. You saw it.
Nah, I seen the Tupac and Biggie one last night.
You did.
Yeah.
They had one. It was Betty White. She won the WWE championship.
Oh gosh.
And she's, I wish I could pull it up, dude. It's so funny, dude. I was like, what in the world? Like Martin Luther King said, I am the dream. I don't have a dream anymore. Like, he was like, it's like people, and a lot of people's families are getting upset because, like, they're just doing whatever with them. Like, and then people are just, like, the ones with Michael Jackson. Dude, he be spitting. Have you seen that one?
Nah, I ain't seen him, Michael Jackson.
He said, slide in the booth and I cook like it's midnight.
And like everybody in there go, talk to him, Mike, talk to him. Like, it's so funny. I'm like, damn, we should have rapped.
You know what's funny? What I heard about Michael Jackson while he was still living, I believe during his Invincible album, he said he wanted to have a beat like Nori's Super Thug. I don't know if you ever heard it, but it's a track by Nori called Super Thug that the Neptunes made. It kind of goes like but Michael Jackson wanted a beat like that. Insane. But he really, in that album, he wanted like more rap beats.
Yeah.
So there was a point in time where he did want to dive in that lane for sure. So
Really?
yeah,
And so he probably got a couple that he never released that he probably was.
I'm sure. Because if you think about the way he sings, it's kind of like a rapper with the cadence he does. Like kind of does it in like he scats pattern.
I think he was talking to. So I saw an interview that he was talking to Kanye or something. And he was talking to Kanye about how much he liked one of his like songs, and he just was like shocked. He was like, "What?" And he was like, "No, I love that song. That's a great song." Like, I think that's the funniest thing.
He can't say shit about me. Michael Jackson said I can sing in the night, in the
Yeah, that's exactly what it was.
yeah, everything in the night, in the I was like,
It's a great song.
Yeah, it's a crazy time. Yeah, y'all saw the Meta glasses that just came out.
Oh yeah.
It's hey man,
Send
look.
text messages with your hand.
What? I didn't even know you.
Yeah, you seen it.
Yeah, that's crazy.
You walk down, you go like this. You just move your hand. You know how you do the little swipe thing on your phone?
You just move your hand and it just.
Yeah, you're wearing a wristband and you wear the glasses, and like you can basically, like, you see the keyboard on the screen and you move your hand like you would on your like phone keyboard.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I've just been seeing a lot of people like recording stuff from them, like walking around, like doing like.
Yeah.
I do like mobile detailing, so they do like they'll have like the glasses on and they'll record themselves like foaming the car and washing it, and I'm like, nah, that's tough.
You know, my only thing about the detailing niggas though is like, are some of them like real clients? Cause I be seeing the type, like, I be seeing the type of women that be on the videos. I'm like, you do not. That's not the woman that's getting that car detailed. Man.
I don't know. I know Karina Kopp. She be getting them detailed. Like, I saw her Instagram. She was getting her cherry red Ferrari with the seafoam like on it.
Yeah, but it's like,
But not everyone looks like that.
you know what I'm saying?
Not all of them.
Yeah, it's like so many. It's only so many BBLs I can see getting detailed cars. I'm like, all right,
Like it's
hold
like
on.
if you were a massage therapist, like not every client is gonna be like.
All right, just like the chiropractors and shit. Like I'm not.
You
bruh.
think they only show the bad?
Yeah, like
ones.
they not the ones that's always gonna be in there. It's gonna be
Like, oh yes, hey Riley Reed, you coming to crack your back?
Like,
Like, what the hell? Like, why are they getting the porn stars to crack their
like
back?
why are they extenuating the moaning when they get in their background? Like, come on, like cut it out.
They're just trying to get clicks.
You know what y'all doing?
They rage baiting.
Yeah.
Shit. I ain't gonna lie. I might stay on the page a little too long every now and then. Shit, hey.
It's like, what was that channel called? Like,
Hey, it's like say, hey, I'm human. Fuck it.
baddies with a back. All right. Yeah, save that one.
So when you recorded your first album, how did that make you feel, sir? Well, let's scale it back. What made you want to record an album?
I think it's because that's like the best part of the music, in my opinion. Like every time, like I listened to a great song, it was probably like scrolling through the album, listening to each song, and it's like you find those hidden gems that they don't even put on the radio. It's like, damn, they didn't put that one on the radio, and like then like you have it as a collective, and it's just like that's the art. It's like I feel like anybody could make a great song. At the end of the day, if you spent at least 4 to 5 hours like trying to write something, or even if you just got in the booth and had a beat, like and sat long enough, you probably come up with something, but it takes a very special artist to like piece together a collective of work, that's like an album. And then I always wanted, like, I think I wanted to go ahead and get that album started. It was more of like a mixtape. It was called Mighty Fine Fellow, and like it's still out. You can find it on iTunes and everything. But I just wanted to go ahead and like start getting that experience with albums and creating that piece of artwork, so that because I've always wanted that essential album, like that's one thing, like a goal that I have. Like I do want to create a body of work that people are like, yo, like that's really good, like that you got to go check that out, like. And like I feel like I'm getting closer and closer. Like each album that I put out, like I can tell, like we're getting, like this one here, like I can tell, like we got a little bit closer this time because it took.
Hey, let them know what we talk about, man.
Yeah,
let them know.
Curtain Call, it's out now. It's streaming on all major platforms, and it was about 2 years in the making. Like, I feel. Because like I just went on a span of like 2 years just recording. Like every time I would like have this urge and like this itch to record, I'd record. And then I sat and I was like, damn, I got about 50, 60 songs that I haven't even like done anything with. I ain't even looked at. So I was just like, I got to look through and see what I can find. And like,
How many songs you put up there?
15.
15.
So we still have like a bunch that have never even, that I haven't been able to see the light of day, and a lot of them probably won't, like, to be honest with you, because these 15 songs, I think collectively it just kind of explained like what I went through the past like 2 years. Like I went through a job, like lost some jobs, quit some jobs, like lost some friends, quit some friends, like but at the end of the day, I think this really does like tell this story of like, because one thing I did cool with this one, because like I really do want to like I'm trying to be more mindful, like as the bigger the influence, like mindful with what you're saying, like, so I kind of ease people in, because like there's like I'm a rapper, so sometimes I do cuss, sometimes we get a little vulgar, that's us, like. So I ease people in. So like the first song, there's no cussing. Second song, no cussing. Third, there's like, it's a Christian song. Like I'm talking about God. It's Let My God Cook. That music video is out now. 2 shot by Ice Cube Studios. Then the fourth one, like I think there's like 1, and then like the fifth one like is a little bit more raunchier, and then like it just get like it eases people in, rather than like first song like you hear is just like in your face. Like I kind of wanted to be mindful with that. And then, then it makes it easier to do the radio edits too, because like I saw you had the radio edits like and stuff like that. I think that's really dope, bro. It's like mad props dude for that.
Every single release, I try to have radio edits and the actual
See, that's
official
awesome.
version already out all together. And since I make most of the beats, I put the instrumentals out too. So
That's what I'm talking about. See that right there is awesome, bro. So how do you record like the radio edits, or like do you just have someone like do that?
So I'm also an engineer too, so I'm doing a whole process. So I'm
So he's
producing,
jack of all
mixing,
trades.
I'm producing, mixing, and mastering the whole project. So unless necessary, I'll do most of the time radio edits. I'll cut them, or I'll do like the slow lead. But sometimes, if necessary, if I'm really thinking about putting a song on the radio and like pushing it, I'll go in and re-say a few words like they did back in the old days.
Okay, that's how I was thinking about doing it. This was like going through and just like taking some out.
Because the easier way is taking it out or doing like a slow fade, but the best way is to actually re-say the words of a clean word, so it ain't gotta be just like an open space.
Yeah.
But you don't have to do that. But
because I haven't done like I've done radio edits. I've never put a radio edit out, and like that's something I gotta start doing.
well, thing is, why I do it as well is you never know who's listening, who's watching.
Yeah.
Like, yo, we could use this for a movie, a TV show, or a football game, basketball game, and boom.
I am trying not to cuss as much in a lot of my music. Like at least like going forward, like I can't say I'll never do it because making a promise is like like you're doomed to fail. Like, but I mean I am gonna try to be more, at least a little bit more mindful. Yeah. Because like I do want to like get on movies and stuff. Like, and I want to stand for the right like image and everything. So I do like there's one song I just recorded and like it's dope. But like I want to go through and like say like I was in my vibe and but I'm like, yeah, let me go through and like change something, like take some of this stuff out and make sure it's like stuff that I'm resonating with now.
So I have this thing I do when I record where I put like I'll start a record, I'll finish a record, but I like hone in and really listen to it afterwards and just to make sure like I can re-say this line or redo this verse. How's your recording process?
I think so. I usually write, like I get in a mode. Like here recently, I've been in a mode where it'll take me a few days. I go with cause like now fully like I'm letting God take the wheel with this. Cause like, and I mean I always have in some aspect. Like that's why I always say like I try to always like I always stay so humble because like it really ain't me. Like this art is bigger than you. Like that's why so many people that have like their influence carries on. And why do you think that is? Because a lot of the influence like they're getting, I guarantee you, is coming from a source. You know what I mean? And so like I just in the moment, like, and I could be doing anything. Like I was at work the other day closing. Like I'm putting the bar mats down, and like God's like, start writing. And I'm like, what? Like, and I'm just like, all right, I ain't gonna argue with him. Like, so let's go ahead. And so I just start, like writing the little stuff down, and like, and words just start coming to me. And then I come to a point where I can't think no more. And then things start getting forced, and I'm like, all right, we're gonna stop. We're gonna stop. We're gonna come back to that because like now it's getting forced, and
so
I don't want that.
When it comes to you and it says like, let's write. Like, do you usually start something new or leave off? I mean,
It always
where you left
it
off,
always
or?
starts with one song, and I keep writing to that, and I try to get, and like that's what I've started realizing. Like it's almost, how like people like the popular method that I'm seeing now, and I've done this too, because I mean it's a great method. You get in there, you don't have a plan, you don't even have a beat. Like you just get in there, and like you do have to be skilled. Like you can't like. You have to have like experience and stuff like, but you just go in there and you just know, and like you got an hour or two, you gonna come up with a hit like something, and then like you just go in there freestyle, like cut, go in, and then you get your hit off that. It's almost the equivalent of that, like that punching in like method, but on a longer scale. It's like I am punching in, I'm just waiting a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm punching in, like writing, like I'm. Like, okay, yeah, I don't feel nothing right now. Like, I think I did that with, there's a song out called No Games, and I did the same thing. And it's like, keeping it growing like Road Game, buying my bitch a red rose, man, buying myself a Rolls Royce, man, stars in the ceiling, that double R, and a Lamborghini for my foreign bra, whipping that bitch ain't no GTA, running their mouth on no wrong play. Like I would start like little things like that, And then I'd get to a point and I'm like, all right, yeah, don't force it. Cause like now you flowing on that bitch. Like now, like, and I'd have a thought and I'm like, bro, that would flow well with that. So like, now I'm like, okay, let's bounce off of that.
Smooth,
And so then it was like competition like Saints Row. They ain't make it to the 4th round, so they hang their head looking real low. So it's like now we can start bouncing off of that. And the new scenery can bring new ideas. Like you could be in a bar 1 minute and then like the next minute you at the pool and then it's just like a completely different idea pop in because like the scenery you're around.
Do you carry like a pad with you, or you go just going like your phone notes? Or
yeah, I've tried to do the pad thing, like because I am an old soul at heart. I feel like I do like I love technology, but part of me like does kind of like I kind of miss the days where I have my iPod. Like I'm gonna be honest, like it'd be really cool to see how my music would look on like an iPod Nano. That would be cool, man. Like, but we don't live in that age no more. Like, but I think I tried the notepad thing, and I like my phone. I'm definitely a millennial in that regard. I like writing on my phone. It's so easy. Like,
yeah, for sure.
It's like the wind to be blowing. It ain't convenient. Like I can't get the thought down, God. Would you blow in the wind?
God damn, I lost my page.
I don't even know what I was saying anymore, man. I'm done, man. I quit.
I said wet like water, windy like wind. Shit.
Like Andrew Money quit music because of wind.
Now I'm pissed. Fuck.
It's like Andrew Money working at a KFC. Like, hey man, I'm trying to feed my kids, bro. Leave me alone, bro. Or I'm gonna feed my dog. I got a dog. Not yet, anyway.
Facts.
What kind of dog you got?
It's a German Shepherd with a lab.
Oh, smooth.
Yeah, he was a rescue. I got him at a shelter.
Okay.
Smooth.
Yeah, he's super smart. He be testing my patience sometimes. He did it the other. He was walking, and got back, and like I let him off the leash. And usually when I let him off the leash, he'll run around my yard, and then like run back to my house. And then he runs in the neighbor's yard and just takes a shit right and just stares at me while he's doing it.
Damn.
And I'm like, oh, dude, like, and he's staring at me while he's doing it. Like, I don't give a damn. Like, I'm just like, really, dude?
That's crazy.
That's some blatant shit right there. To look at you dead in the eye. It's like if I used to have a cat too, and like you'd be like, don't knock that over, and he look at you playing, knock that shit, knock that damn shit over, break it over.
So I got a question about Curtain Call. When you said on the intro track, I quit, what do you mean by that? What do you mean when you were saying, like, I quit?
So I was, at the time, a lot of people were, I was in a tough time. I just left a job. Like, you know how, like, when you leave a job, it's like work drama, work gossip. Mm-hmm. And, like, so everybody talking, and, like, and it was just like everybody had an opinion and was saying, like, kind of counting me out, not just within the music, but they kind of just in life in general. And like, I guess I was saying, like, I'm quitting worrying. Like, I quit with all this. I quit with y'all. Like, I'm done with that. Like, I'm not quitting on myself, but I quit with this negativity. I quit giving in to this toxic drama. Like, if it's drama, I want nothing to do with it. If you're coming to me with gossip to tear somebody down, I don't want to hear it. Like, at the end of the day, we are all brothers and sisters, and we need to start like trying to bring fellowship and trying to like uplift each other. Like, that's like kind of what I'm quitting on, because I realize even though like I'm not doing that myself, it's like I'm feeding into this. Like, I'm feeding into this drama by like trying to get back, or trying to say the witty thing, you know, that try to, you know, but at the end of the day, it's like making me no better than them. It's like, you know what I'm saying? So it's like I could be using that energy to try to better myself in my craft. At the end of the day, like, yeah, I may have said one thing that somebody was like, yo, he told them, but it's like, what did that do? You know, like, that's kind of what I meant with that. Is like, I quit with that, but it's time to get started, like, on like my true path. Like, this is chapter 29 of my story, you know. Mm-hmm. That's the beginning. And like, Like people are counting me out, and it's like, yo, this is just chapter 29. Like chapter 30's coming. Like I don't even know what's on there. Like chapter 50 coming. Like you don't count me out. Like I never tapped out, but they rang the bell with no submission. You know, it's like I had to do my. I'm a big fan of WWE. I do a lot of WWE.
Yeah, I peeped it a little bit. Yeah. So I'm not gonna lie to you. My favorite track, one of my favorite tracks on the project was Pogo. I don't know why, but
Pogo, I appreciate that. We just shot a video to that.
Oh, that's dope.
With Deuce Through the Lens. Shout out Deuce Through the Lens. He's still doing the editing, putting the sauce on it. But it'll be out. It'll be out soon. Shout out Andale 919 on that track too. It was a. I really like that track. It was very spur of the moment too. Like that was all like we did it like right there. Like I don't even think we really wrote. Like we did, but it was all vibes. Like that's
Yeah, what we doing?
Know what we doing? You get it. So yeah, one of my favorites I think was I like that 48 miles. 48 miles.
My only beef with that track is you never said 48 miles in the hook. I'm like he's counting out 32. I'm like,
I did say 48 miles. I said I'm 48 miles away.
Yeah. Well, one thing confused me was like, he said it just one time. I think he's gonna keep saying it. It was just like,
and then it went to 32.
Yeah, that's where I was fucking me up. I was like,
I was kind of going like, I was like getting closer to the destination. You know what I mean? But I could kind of see like you gonna be like, I'm 48. Oh, he said 32. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I can see it, dude.
I'm like,
Dude, I'm about to make that a skit, dude. I'm gonna shout you out too. That's funny as hell.
Oh, see, that's a TikTok.
Dude, that'd be funny as hell. I'm 48 miles away. 32. What? He just said 48.
I'm like, he said 48 because that's the only number I remember is like 32 because you kept saying 32. You know what I'm saying? Like 48 one time. That's why I'm like, where's the 48?
Damn, I should have changed it to 32 then.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, why did he call this 48 miles? Because you only hear 48 miles like once or twice
funny,
throughout
dude.
the song. I'm like, 48 miles away. I didn't know anything. I was like, all right, 48 again. 32 miles away. All right. Like,
That was one of them ones. I'm not gonna lie. I was hurt. Like it's very like I've been trying to like catch that wave. Like people see it and like, because even when we were making like the song, like the engineer at the time was like, "Yo, that could be like a meme." It's like, "Babe, where you at? I'm 48 miles away." It's like, so I was like, "Yeah, dude, that could be it." Like I need to, but see, I haven't even done the TikToks like that yet. Like I need to start diving into the content, like you said. Like it is about content.
It's just not even just like it's having everything, like the content, the behind the scenes, the documentaries, the interviews. It's about having everything, but everything to tell and let people know more about who you are, what you do, and what you're trying to put forward as a person, as an artist to the masses. Because once we get in there, we have to become a character, whether we like it or not. And then once the cameras come on, we have to do the same thing again, but in like a different format, because now this promotion time, but also too still being who we are, because we're trying to promote something that's gonna make us last forever. At least the goal for some of us anyway.
I think honestly why I like this so much is because like I grew up with WWE and like I loved how like they would just take a character and like they would run with it and it would be their whole life. Like I mean they were larger than life and like it was almost like they were real life superheroes almost. And then like us like rap and just music in a whole, they're kind of like that too. And like that's what I kind of like is like I can reinvent myself. Like I can pretty much like do whatever I want, like as long as I'm not like pushing the envelope and saying anything too crazy, you know. Like I have the freedom to express myself the way that I see fit, and like you just hope to make that like that cult following, those people that resonate with you. Like I always like CM Punk, that dude. Like I saw him live, bro. Like dude, he wasn't scheduled, and like it was packed out. It was like 10,000 people there. This was in South Carolina, and it was like Monday Night Raw. And like you hear the static, you hear, and like the crowd went crazy. I'm telling you, bro. Like everybody on their feet. Like I'm talking like I've never like you just feel like the energy, like that shit. Like that's what I want. Like one of like well, I want to win an award for an album, and one day I just like if it just happens once, like I just want like a crowd like singing something I wrote, like what it came to me overnight, like because that shows me like it's an inspiration. I just what's that song? It's like I used to I don't you know what I'm talking about?
Hold on, say it one more time. Hold on, I might know.
I used Kai Cenat was singing it on his stream, and he's like, I used to think that you know what I'm talking about? I don't know the word.
Oh, Keyshia Cole.
Yeah, Keyshia Cole. She was at
Love.
Usher was like, she started singing. She said, let them do it. And like she turned, and she turned around and like the whole crowd is singing it, and she's like, oh, like they know this, like, and like she started crying. Cause she's like, damn, I've inspired this many people. Like that right there, that's power, dude. That right there is power, man. There's power within music.
Cause it's like one of those songs where it's like that's a global thing.
Yeah.
I used to think that I wasn't good enough, fine enough, and I can't believe you're hurting me.
Mm-hmm.
Like those are global lyrics.
Yeah.
Like, cause love is international.
Oh yeah.
Like love is beyond. Not beyond, but love is like with religion or with religion. It's like it has no time. It's like love is love, no matter where you are or who you with. It's a universal thing that anybody could attach to or get behind. So
yeah, that was one of my other favorite songs on Curtain Call was "Lonely Star," and I said, "I'll take care of me for you if you take care of you for me." So it was basically saying like, "I'll take care of my shit." As long as you take care of your shit. And you make sure you're doing it for you. And make sure I'm doing it for me. So we can both guide each other. Because like at the end of the day, like if I'm depending on you to the point where like I can't depend on myself, you know what I'm saying? And something happened to you, what I'm going to do? And vice versa. Like if you're depending on me to the point where like you can't do anything for yourself, something happened to me. Like somebody got to pick up the pieces. Like we got to be like big enough for each other, you know. Make sure like a power duo, you know.
Yeah.
It's like you got to be a duo, a dynamic duo.
Yeah, I definitely get that.
Yeah. It's tough to find nowadays.
man, like a needle in a haystack, man.
You're like, all right. Nobody.
There's always one. You got to sift through the bullshit to get to it.
It's like, oh, there is one. Oh, never mind. We don't want that one. That nigga gonna stay in that haystack.
So the niggas come with HIV, chlamydia and shit. I'm like, yeah, I'm cool with
all
that.
kinds of shit.
Herpes and all that. Yeah, you
Like-
got it.
Yeah.
It's like I tell you, man, a good night could lead to a bad life. Remember that.
You ain't bullshit. I'm just having fun. Yeah, you having fun in the hospital now. Like,
Yeah.
shout out to the people that scare you into doing right, man. Cause
Yeah.
it's a lot of people that could have had a different life, but they were just scared to do right, man. But
Yeah.
shit.
That's how it is sometimes.
Oh yeah, man, that'd be fucking crazy. Like, yeah, it's like, hey, you do that shit, you gonna die. Like, well, all right, not gonna do that anymore. So it's like, shit, man.
I'm here looking for my vape and shit. I'm like, damn, millennial probs. It's like, did y'all see Natasha Bedingfield with Skrilla?
I heard about it.
I tell you, man, no, it made me mad in the morning.
Why it make you mad, man?
Bro, like, I love Natasha Bedingfield, bro. This dude said 6'7". He gets to sing with Pocket Full of Sunshine herself, okay? I was so upset. I was like, oh my God. You got to go look at the video. She said 6'7".
No, I know exactly what you're talking about. It sounded so weird. I was like, what the fuck is this?
Andale sent it to me. I said, bro, I already seen it. It made me mad. I had to turn the phone off this morning. I said, you know how much work I put in? This dude said 6'7". I said, props to him. I said, I can't do it. It's making me angry. I got to go read the Bible right now. He started laughing. He said, damn, it got you like that? I said, it did, man. I don't know why. She killed it, though. Shout out Natasha. Natasha Bedingfield.
Word.
In a pocket full of sunshine.
What kind of music does she make?
It's like pop music.
Oh,
She sang that. Release your inhibition, feel the rain on your skin.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah, alright,
we know that song. Yeah.
I know that song.
That
Yeah.
shit. Like, you know damn well. Like, come on now. No one else can feel the rain on your skin. I can do it for you. The rest is still unwritten. I can't sing it like she can, but
I used to be that shit. I used to be that heat.
that or the Jessie J. You remember her? She had "It's not about the money, money, money.
Oh yeah, I know that song too.
Forget about the price tag." There's some bangers back in the day.
I had Paper Planes, MIA Paper Planes.
Oh, dude.
All I wanna do is and take your money.
I used to go around the bleachers singing that to people. I didn't even know them in high school. I was going, bah, bah, bah. I didn't know what that was. All I want to do is take your money. They were going to take my money. That's what they were going to do. I didn't know what it meant. That was a good song, too.
Oh, yeah.
She had the Swagger Like Us with T.I. too. Say no one on the corner got swagger like us.
Swagger like
Oh,
us.
smooth. Yeah, I know that one too.
Yeah, that T.I. I remember she was at the Super Bowl. She flipped off the camera. Everybody got pissed. She was like singing that song and like flipped the camera off. Everybody was like, "Oh no!"
That's
So, who are your favorite music influences growing up?
I think so I loved Usher as a kid. Like the fun fact, the only concert I have ever been to is a Usher concert.
Oh, smooth.
I have not been to a concert since then. Yeah,
So was that when you were like younger?
Yeah, like
Oh.
I was like 8. I
Oh,
been to a
smooth.
concert. Like technically, I went to a show and saw Jay Holiday, but I got to perform like after he like got done. Like it was like a local club and like they get like people, you know, like artists that like ain't really doing as much as they were before, and they come in, you know, because they got some hits, you know, they gonna get a crowd. You know what I mean, they had Missy Elliott there one time, you know, like I mean, they get Missy Elliott. Some of these people, you know, these people gonna go out there. Like I
Yeah.
would, I'd be hell yeah,
Yeah,
let's
heck
lose
yeah.
control. But like Britney Spears, I used to love her growing up, like just like the pop influences. J. Cole, Hobson. I used to listen to Hobson like
Oh yeah.
crazy, like Your Mind Hobson 5, like dude,
The
or
Black
6.
Eminem. Gotcha.
It's like, Your Honor, I'm innocent. He taking all of my business. You tell him. And he's like, then there was one other guy I used to listen to all the time. I used to listen to Flyleaf. You know Flyleaf? It was a rock band. Paramore. I used to listen to Paramore a lot.
I've heard of Paramore. Yeah, I've heard a couple of their songs.
Yeah, they're heat. Like a lot of pop music, I really listen to. Dua Lipa now, like she's great. I used to listen a lot to Drake too. I still listen to Drake a lot. He's like the hooks were always like the way Future. That dude flow like there ain't nobody that flow. Like, Young Dolph was a big one. God, I hated like R.I.P. Dolph. I think the biggest one for me, and like people probably would never know it. Like I tell it by my music, but Amy Winehouse, like I love her.
Amy Winehouse.
God, I love her. Like she was such a beautiful soul. I saw her movie too. Like, and I think like I always felt resonated with her, and I think it's like I feel like when people go through a similar aspect in life. In some like in a similar way, I feel like people feel like they kind of feel connected. Like I may have never talked to this person, but our lives were so similar, and you can just see it in their eyes. And like the movie, like despite like all the drugs and stuff like that, like her life, she had so many people like in her corner, but she couldn't see it. Like she always was like, oh, my dad wanted me to sing and da 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 da, and like made it look like this way, but it was like, yo, these people are in your corner. they're wanting you to sing because that's what you want to do. Like you've made it very transparent. This is what you want to do with your life, and they want you a chance for you to sing in a crowd so that people, like for the family, they had a huge family, so it's like, yeah, come and sing for the family, because like it'll help you get the network. But she couldn't see it in that lens. She took it as like, oh, people are using me and da 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 da, and like it was just kind of crazy. She didn't really truly see her worth the way that everybody did. So she was but she still stayed true to herself. She was probably one of the biggest influences.
It's also weird in that aspect too, because when you have like a family members helping you out, but you know you're talented and the possibility of being used, the lines could get blurred. Not saying that's what was happening, but it's like, let's say like when people had like kids, like a son and a father, and they want their son to like hoop, but their son said they want to hoop, but you got to teach him to drive, and he may not have it right now. It's like you can do it two ways. You can Joe Jackson it, or you could just let the course go out and just see what he does. Yeah. But the lines get blurred because you blend coach with father, and you got to learn how to cut one of them off, or else you end up like Jesus Shuttlesworth, and he got game hating his dad. Yeah. So it's a slippery slope because you got to figure out the two and do it in a way where you're still a father, but you still are in a healthy way teaching your child how to have the drive and work ethic of an athlete or artist or whatever they want to do, but still be the father in their life that they need to be to learn life skills too. So it's
like you got to be a manager plus a father. You got to be two. You got to find a good medium between.
Yeah, and in my opinion, after a certain point, bring somebody else in to take over that part.
Yeah,
that's better than you at it. Not saying that people that are fathers can't, because it's like a rare 1% that the father can do both.
No, I agree. I feel like there comes to a point. It's like, and I feel like if you get to a certain point with like that's why I try not to make, like when I'm working, like I try not to get too tight with the people that I'm working with nowadays. I've learned the last job, like I got too tight. Get in there, like they feel like family, and then they kick you to the curb, and then you're like, damn man, these people ain't they ain't who I thought it was. So it's just like, it's best to just, have your circle like that you have like outside of that, because like occasionally you can meet like somebody at work and that'd be your best friend, but a lot of times more than not, y'all both are gonna quit that job eventually. And y'all will still be friends, but you ain't gonna be working in the same place. Like it's very rare like people just like stick there and like stick it out. Like, to be honest, I don't want to be there. I don't want to be at any job for too long. I want to be like, it's like I don't want to be working on an album for 10 years. So like I don't want to be the same job for 10 years either. Yeah. It's like I want to keep moving, keep improving.
Just do your job and go home.
Yep, I'm trying to get some merch out now. I just came up with a design.
Okay, word.
Yeah, I got it's a little cassette tape. And it says Andrew Money. We're gonna put it like on the chest, and then on the back it's gonna say tape your time, and it's gonna be like a cassette tape like above it.
Oh, that's dope.
So just something simple. So I'm gonna try to incorporate my bartending skills with like the music and stuff. I went down to the courthouse a few months ago. I got registered for mixing with money. So it's like a catering business. So I can like post up to festivals, different events, and I'm gonna make some money aid. So like it's cool. I'm gonna have like lemonade. I'm gonna do different like seasonal fruits, and like some people that just want the juice, they just get the juice. I'm gonna have like chips, and then like if you want to support the music, like you can get the merch too. So it's like you can get a drink, you can get something to eat, like, and you can also support, like, get the merch. And like we might do some contests and stuff, but we got some big things on the way.
Okay, dope.
Heck yeah.
Hey man, we definitely don't mind pulling up, man. So let us know.
100%.
Yeah, ever since I've been finding out about Peerspace, like I've been like getting the venues and stuff. Like that's how we rented out a little venue on Peerspace for Pogo. And it was like 2 hours, but it was a super dope location. It was like $200, like 2 hours.
Okay.
But I mean, it's not too expensive. Like you get in there and like, especially for what it was, So I'm thinking about just like starting to like get on Peerspace, like rent out a space for like 4 to 5 hours, like like have people come. It's like it's not impossible. So I was like, I think you can make something like that happen.
For sure.
Yeah.
I had a thought. Yeah, did y'all see that they were trying to do like another Super Bowl show? Yeah, there was like I don't know, like people with Bad Bunny and everything. Like I guess some people like I think it's dope. I like Bad Bunny. Like he's chill.
Yeah.
But some people are like salty about it. So I guess they're making like a alternative like halftime show. Like, but I heard that and like I was like, dude, I tell you what would be dope if like all the local artists got together like around North Carolina, Wilmington, Wilson, like, and we just did a halftime show for us. Like,
Yeah.
so like just put some on, like, cause I feel like we're in the day and age, like I don't know about anybody else, like I'm tired of celebrating the celebrities. I want to celebrate the local people that are trying to make it. Like that's what I want to do. Like I want to try to. It's gonna take some work, like it's just a thought, but like I had that thought, like just putting together like something, like we have the football game going on, and then like whenever it's halftime, like we have some heavy hitters like go up there and like put on for their city. I think that'd be pretty cool.
Yeah, you definitely right though.
Yeah, that'd be like just a whole out party. Like I think that'd be dope. Like
Sounds fire for sure.
it'd take a lot of networking.
That's the thing though, man, is it's so many like different like crews and cliques around the area and the other areas that the probability of something like that happening, it's not impossible, but it's like low because everybody want to be the biggest in their city, but nothing outside of that. So it's like, yeah, I'm the biggest in Raleigh, Durham, with the Fayetteville, Wilmington. Like, bro, the world is bigger than all this.
Nah, I'm starting to see like it really is, cause like I used to like get discouraged because like there's like some like not everybody don't know me here. Like right, like I could come to Raleigh, like the chances of somebody knowing like who I am are a little low, But I do know like I can go to Raleigh and like I will see somebody I know. I can go to Wilmington, probably see somebody I know. I can go to Swansboro, Wilson, see somebody I know. I can go to Emerald Isle. I can go to Atlanta. I can go to South Carolina. There's like so many people. Hell, we got people in California we know. Like, I mean, over time, like these are networking and these are people that we go to these different places and we know. Like we might see these people. And I think that's cool. Like knowing that like, okay, I might not have like 100,000 people in my city that know who I am, but slowly but surely, it might take 20 years. But I know like each time like I'm growing. Like I work at a hotel bar, so like a lot of people like come in and out. Like it's a big hotel, so like you see a lot of people come in, content creators. Like I haven't seen anyone famous, but you definitely see like rich people, like successful people. And like there was a couple that came in, they knew me, and like they were like, yo, what's up? Like they took a picture with me and everything. It's on my Instagram. They love my music, and they listened to my music. They loved it. Like, and I gave them a free hat, and it's just like, yo, like that shows me like one person like knew who I was, and it's just like that right there is makes it. If I couldn't make music tomorrow, I won. Like that right there, that's dope. Like that somebody just knows who you are. Like in that aspect, it's like on a good note. Anyway, you don't want people to know you on a bad note.
No.
Like,
Dude.
but yeah, I was happy to finally get this project out. Next year we're gonna be doing some big things. We're gonna be working on a new project.
Okay.
Try to get that out.
I gotta pull up on you during the studio session, man. See what you got cooking, man.
Yeah. You gotta come out to Ice Cube with me sometime.
Oh, hey, let me know. We'll be there.
Yeah.
Just let us know at least like a couple days before, or at least the day before. Yeah, we'll.
Yeah, let's do it. Yeah, I'm usually off Wednesday and Fridays too.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna be going back soon because I got a song now I'm writing.
Okay. Yeah, let us know, bro.
Because it's called I can't remember. It was like Romans. So it was a scripture. Like But I'm like I'm going for like that future flow, but like I'm talking about Jesus and God, and like I'm trying to like relate that. Cause I was listening to a Future song the other day, and like I love Future. This is no disrespect, but it was just like the most violent thing, and I was like listening to it, and I was like, damn, bro, like this is hard. He was like, you think of somebody like me give a fuck about somebody shooting up a church? I go kill your brother and then shoot up his hearse. I was like, damn, bro. Like, I was like, let's do this flow and talk about something positive.
But that's just where some people come from, unfortunately. Though.
Yeah,
It's just the environment. Some people, that's all some people know. Like, shoot up your house, shoot up your dog, shoot up your family.
You heard that song? 7:12 p.m.
I might have, cause was it on the new joint he dropped?
I never liked you.
Okay.
He never liked you.
Oh yeah.
I never liked you or something.
Okay, yeah. I haven't heard in a minute, but yeah, that's.
So I saw the TikTok and they were vibing, and he said, "Wait a minute, go back." What did he say?
Told you, see? Thinking everybody gotta have that in the record. Like, yo, what is he talking about?
He didn't care if he shot up a church. He's like, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody in the comments like, unfortunately, that's a bar.
Unfortunately, that's a bar.
I'm like, oh my god, dude. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm promoting the album for the rest of the year. I'm gonna try to go heavy. And like that was one thing cool about this project. Like I didn't really promote it before I put it out. I kind of just put it out because I was like, at the end of the day, like I could put it out and tell everybody it's gonna be out and it'll be out in a month. It'll be out in a month. And by that time, everybody's gonna be tired of hearing it and they ain't even heard it. So I was like, let me just put it out, and then people can kind of just see me market it and grow like in real time. And that's kind of been the cool. Like, I don't have the most streams on this album, but I think I have the most organic listeners that I've had. Like, and my buddy Andale, like he was like, I listened to it twice. He was like, I listened to the whole thing twice, and I was like, hell yeah. It's like I like to know that like. Cause I don't think like some people, a lot of my friends, like they didn't listen like all the way through some of the ones, but this one they did, and I was like, so whatever I'm doing, like it kept them engaged, like at least primarily throughout the whole thing, and like that was that's what I wanted. Like I wanted to make sure like everybody was engaged. Like that's why some of the beats like I had changed, like Fenway Park, like it goes in like it's just like Shawty pocket right here like it's Fenway, and she be out here making money 10 ways, and then like it goes into like the hard like trap beat. Like I wanna. Then there's like another one like Narcissist. Like I was like everybody was saying I was like a narcissist because like I feel like some people they just don't, they think anyone that's an artist is like kind of a narcissist, but because they don't understand like you kind of have to live in the lens of like you, like what are you doing? Like you are the business. Like I don't think I'm better than anyone, but I have to promote myself and I have to put my brand before a lot, you know, and that's not before my friends, you know, like at the end of the day, I mean, bros over everything, family over everything most part, but you still have to focus on yourself, and you're going to be talking about yourself a lot. You're going to be talking about your accomplishments. You're excited, you know, you want to give thanks to yourself, to the Almighty. And the song itself is like basically kind of shooting some jabs like, oh yeah, this and that, and then like the hook is like this catchy, like pretty much like cookie cutter, like face down, ass up, that's the way I like to fuck. Okay, bitch with a tummy tuck, come here and just say what's up. And it's just like, okay, like it's just something like if you heard in the club, you know already, like you be like, hell yeah, like, and it's just like, oh, you gonna call me all these names, but you gonna vibe, right? You still gonna vibe, cause like there was these people, like somebody had told me they were like they worked somewhere and like they were listening, the cooks were listening to my music and they were vibing out and they were like, yo, his music's trash, and like he goes, you're vibing. He's like, you're bobbing your head, and he goes, yeah, but it's still bad, and he goes, is it on your playlist? And he goes, yeah, and he goes, then how you gonna tell him it's bad? Like, and he was like sticking up for me, and I was like, damn, I appreciate you, bro. Like, and that just that's how I came up with the song. It was just like, yo, like they're talking shit, but like they vibing. Like, it's like you don't hate it, you hate me.
All hate is confused love anyway.
That's all it is, bro. That's why you gotta bring good love. You can't worry about the negative. You gotta focus on the positive always.
And I misspoke a little bit earlier. I said I don't know why I like Pogo. I was capping on my own statement because reason why I like Pogo, motherfucker got that fucking bounce. So the intro track go away.
I think I got me a bag. I think she help up and take. I got a smoke, take a drink. I make money when music don't break. Kicking my foot through the front door. Making it ever they gon' know. Kicking it with you like Dojo. I be sticking into her like Pogo.
What we doing? Oh, you man.
I just had another. Yo, shout out Adelaide. Kill that thing.
I was like, yo, he slid on that motherfucker.
He did.
Like, shit.
Have you heard, dude? You ain't heard, dude. We got this one song. Like, I'm gonna, dude. Like, I'm gonna play that shit. That shit is like called No Sense. He's like, this shit ain't making sense. How the fuck you say you strip, but you can't even dance? Like you go in. He was like, I feel like Kendrick on a record, bitch. I drop a diss. Like he said, I don't play about my cheddar, bitch. I'm about my Swiss. Like Adelaide killed that shit. Like and like it's one of those where the beat changed and like it's crazy. Like the first beat, like I said something like I was like, out here talking, you sit right on your picket fence. Out here politicking, thought you worked for Mike Pence, and like then it like goes into his like funky flow. Like it's a vibe, bro. Like he's like that. Yeah, we haven't put that one out. I think he said he's gonna put it on his new tape. Andale just dropped a new tape too.
Okay, well, I gotta check it out too. Cause y'all should probably do a project together, man. Sound like y'all got some bangers in it.
Yeah, we working on trying to get a project together. I think 919 Kane just dropped a project too. That's that's another.
That's my guy.
Yeah, that dude. That's my bro. We share the same birthday.
Oh snap!
Yeah, we share the same. That's my brother. Me, him, and Andale, we got a track together that hasn't seen the light of day, and that he slid on that motherfucker, dude. Like I tell you, it's called The Comeback. Like I can't remember exactly how he flew. He was like, like, and he did that thing in like 20 minutes. Me and Andale over there just vibing, like talking, and then he was like, I'm done. And then we were like, what? And he played it. We were like, oh damn, like this motherfucker slid on that thing. Like, there was like. You know, there was like memes. It's like this was like one of those group projects where everybody did what they were supposed to. Like, it's like everybody got the idea. All right, let's go. Like 3-headed goat for real.
Like, what I noticed listening to your music, you got a lot of like, well, at least nowadays, but your earlier projects are more. I'm not gonna say boom bap-ish, but like more. Like hip hop R&B mix, but now it seems like from what I heard recently, it's more like club sonic wise. Was that a purposeful change, or was that just what you was just feeling at the time?
I think so. If you listen to my first album, which is Mighty Fine Fellow, and you listen to, I think it's No Scissors. I think like that was kind of the vibe that I always wanted to go for. But I had to figure out how to do it that it related to me. Because in my, like, this is, like, everybody has, like, trap music. Like, you come from the trap, like, you're in the trap. But, like, when I heard it, like, it's just my interpretation. This is solely, like, my interpretation. I'm not talking, it's like, I'm in a trap. Like, how do I get out? That was what and when I put it in that lens, I was like, that's trap music. Like, I'm in a trap. And I need to get the fuck out. Like, so what's my struggle? And like, I need to be picking the beats, like, you know, that I want to hear, like, to get people interested, you know. And like, I just had to figure out how to do it. And like, that one was one, like, I kind of had like these experiences where it was like, okay, like I did this. I didn't do it necessarily in the lens that like, you know, like people envision, you know, like with it. But I was like, but I did like have like that. And I was like, so let me put it in my lens and make it unique to me. And like and then that's hard. Like, because now I'm being authentic and telling my side of what my version, like my trap is. Like, I'm stuck at home, like arguing with my mom all the time. Like, she passed away at the early age, at my young age. Like, then it's just me and my dad. Like it's just me. Like, at the end of the day, it's just me and my dad. Like, we had to build that bond and figure out how to work with that dynamic. And then, like, trying to get out of there and, like, just trying to do your best that you possibly can because you want to see the people around you, like, succeed as well. So I think it was kind of intentional. I just took my time and then when I was like, okay, we're there. Like I've figured, like, because now I'm at a point. Like, yes, everybody may not interact with it, but I know when people look at it, I do know. Like, and I like, they're like, yeah, he doing his thing. Like, you know, at the end of the day, like, they may scroll past, but I do know, like, I've gotten some respect because over time, like, I stayed true to myself, and I took that time, you know. But yeah, No Scissors, I think, was like, if you go back and look at that, I can't remember exactly how it went. Just one of the, you know, right. Sometimes you get that block, but I remember the beat changed, and it was like I was on the phone, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm about to pull up. And I was like riding in the cut, No Scissors. Lately, I've been riding around with your sister.
Yeah.
Watch me turn this Buick right into an Aston. It was just, I was talking more about my shit and about like kind of, and I was talking about like there was a time where I was a driver for this dude. He was like selling weed at the time, and like he would go like
Allegedly.
Allegedly. It was all props. But we go and essentially like I had told I was the driver essentially, and I had told him at the time, I was like, yeah, I'm cool with this. I said, if we do anything else, I said, I'm out. And I was like, I'm cool with the green, nothing else. And then there was one day he pulled up. He had like another bag, something else, and I said, yo, what's that? And he was like, oh, it's this. And I was like, this will be the last time we do this. He said, I get it. I said, yeah. But yeah, that's kind of that was the backstory about that one.
Okay. Wow.
But yeah, I guess it was intentional. Like I love making like hype songs. Like I get in different moods though. Like I mean, sometimes I want to make R&B. I've made a Spanish song before, like full blown. Like I won't rap in Spanish completely, but it was called "Flowers in the City." It's like,
you speak fluent Spanish or?
I can't, but I can do like emphasis, like when I can like put the Roma R's and stuff like that.
Oh,
like,
Spanglish.
Yeah. Like,
okay.
It's like I don't like I can read it. I don't really understand it, but I do know the culture. Like I've always loved the culture, so it's like hey, I would love to take a class and like learn fluently. I don't know why I haven't done it yet, but it was there was another one I did. It was called Azúcar. And that was he had Holistic actually made the beat. Shout out Holistic. Yeah. That music video, my favorite music video I've ever done. Like I'm telling you, we did everything. We didn't do everything ourselves, but it like me, it was myself, this girl out in the Ukraine and a girl out in Colombia, and then I edited all the footage. Like they sent me the footage. And we pieced everything together. Like I had a green screen. They were like, this girl from the Ukraine killed it. She put herself in a candy land. Like the song was called Azúcar. It was like sugar. And she like had the fruit. It was like eating fruit like in the candy land. Like she went off. Like it's all like damn. So I had the green screen. Like it's like I'll put the link in the bio. But like I remember when she sent it back, I was like, yo, dude, that was one of them ones. Like it should have got more. Like we should have went crazy with the promo because it's a crime and didn't get more views. It was a good video. Like we did our thing on that. Everybody participated.
All right, Andrew. We like to ask this to all our guests before we wrap up the show. Andrew Money, why the fuck do you make music?
I make music because it inspires people. It inspires myself, and I feel like at the end of the day, this is the one thing that I can always go back to. That is just accepting. At the end of the day, like that's the reward. Like this is like you go through life, and then you write it. You get the song recorded. It comes back. You listen to it. That's the reward. This is where we're at, and it's like it helps you move. It helps me move accordingly to listen to the song and just know where I'm at. And I mainly make music this day as I'm trying to glorify my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I just gave my life not too long ago, and it's a struggle. It's a daily battle, but I mean that's why he died on the cross. So we got to keep moving forward, and that's why I make music, because I want to make a difference in this life.
Dope. Is there anything you would like to say more or ask us? Any more questions?
Just like I said, stream Curtain Call. Let My God Cook is out now. I appreciate Retro Dre and D2M.
Ty.
We're going to have to cut that out. And this is the Why the F Do You Make Music podcast. Yes, sir. Happy to be here. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah.
I got you.
So
We're
look.
definitely going to be back. Yes, sir.
So look. You want to follow Andrew? Tell the people where they can find
So
you.
you can
at,
follow
man.
me on all of it. I'm on YouTube. Look up Andrew Money. TikTok, Andrew Money, 2 W's, 2 Y's. Instagram, Andrew Money, 2 W's, 2 Y's. You can find me on Spotify, iTunes. There's a karaoke feature on my album, too. So y'all can put the vocals out. You can start learning the songs. Let's see what you got, man.
Okay. All right, this is the end of Why the Fuck Do You Make Music podcast. My name is Retro Dre. We got Andrew Money, and to my left, aka you're right on the screen, we got him, but we also got the co-host of the show, D2M Ty. Tell the people where they can find you at, sir.
Y'all can find me on all platforms, D2M Ty, TikTok, YouTube, everything, man.
Yeah.
Sir.
Put your thug face on so you get your game on. You feel me? Hey, listen, my name Retro Dre, RETRO__DRE on all platforms, man. One got an album coming out the 30th of this month. It's only up from here, part 3, IOUFH part 3. And of course, we appreciate you all in the morning, aka in the early day, in the middle, the afternoon, and in the evening, watching, listening, and viewing this podcast, because we are called Why the Fuck Do You Make Music Podcast? And every time you say, you gotta say it like that. Why the fuck gotta situate the fuck? Because it's very important, because it's like fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Like,
Listen.
fuck.
Yeah. With that being said, we appreciate you all, man. And until next time, we'll see you.
Yes, sir. You can be the king. You can even be the queen. But it takes time. Let's have a great night, y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hey,
sir.
what else can I say after that? What else? I was waiting for it the whole episode. You always says it on Instagram. I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it. I'm like, damn, he ain't saying one time yet. We gonna get one? We finally got it. Hey, man, we appreciate you all once again. Shout out to Andrew Money. Shout out to Holistic on the sideline. You want to hop? If you can like put your face in the camera right there, it might not be in focus.
That's my
Yeah. They
ain't one since day one.
I don't know something. Yeah. Yeah. With that being said, man, we appreciate you all once again, man.
Oh, yeah.